Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, babe. Good morning, baby shark. Do 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 baby shark. Good morning, Gamecock Genie. Good morning, Tata. How you doing? Hope y'all are having a good morning. Please make sure that you drink your coffee responsibly and take your medications and don't be like me and forgetting. So this morning, me and my husband were talking about this trend that's been going on, right? And in this trend, tweens, not even preteens, like younger than preteens, 8-year olds, 9-year olds, 10-year olds are worried about getting wrinkles. They are using anti aging creams on their faces. Oh, what's your good news, baby shark? But it's a new thing that's going around. It's called the Sephora Kid. And they literally have skincare products that are, yeah, 6-year olds. What is a 6-year old and a 10-year old and an 8-year old and a 9-year old worried about wrinkles for? You ain't gonna get, I ain't even got a wrinkle yet, and I'm 38. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a wrinkle one yet, and I'm 38 years old. So what the fuck is a damn kid doing? Then they're using creams that they should not be putting on their faces, and they put multiple different creams, and oh, that's awesome sauce. Hope you have fun in Iceland and all that stuff. That's gonna be cool. You going to if that film comes out, you got to let me know so I can watch it and shit. And be like, look, I knew the director of that. Like even makeup at that youngest to age. Even makeup at that youngest to age, because that's why these people, you look at these kids now. Hey XXX love. You look at these kids now and look at some of these young adults. They started wearing makeup too soon and they look old as shit. And why are they looking old as shit? Because they putting too much on their skin too young. I didn't wear makeup till I was 16 years old. And I wasn't allowed to wear like heavy makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like light makeup, like I could wear some eyeshadow, some lipstick, lip gloss, mascara, stuff like that. But it was like light makeup, you know what I'm saying? Like BB creams and stuff like that. Look natural, if that makes sense. Not overly crazy makeup. Now what kids need to be learning about, you want to teach 8, 9, 7-year old about skincare, have them put on sunscreen when they go out in the sun. Here's the problem. They using the anti-aging creams and all that shit, but they don't even be using or wanting to use SPF sunscreen. They not using sunscreen, but they worried about aging. And it's like like them 18-year olds, they be getting Botox in their face and shit. The Botox epidemic. And have y'all heard about these motherfuckers getting Botox from overseas and injecting their damn self? They injecting themselves with fucking Botox now. That's gonna be pretty cool. That's gonna be cool, baby shark. Let me know about it. Keep me informed. You know what I'm saying? But have you heard about this shit about people? There is literally another trend that goes with that, where you got people injecting um women more than men, but people injecting Botox on their own without a doctor. It is there's 18 companies for illegally selling unapproved mislabeled Botox online. These motherfuckers are putting Botox in their fucking face, a toxin now. Y'all know that Botox is actually a toxin, right? Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but a lot of kids who have cerebral palsy, sometimes they'll use Botox to make the because kids with CP, what ends up happening, what CP is, cerebral palsy, it makes the tendons, the things that are responsible for your bending in your hands, your ankles, your knees, they tighten up. Okay, the cords. Okay, that like if you think about a marionette puppet, right? Imagine if those cords were pulled tight all the time. That's what a kid with CP deals with. So they take the Botox and it makes it tighten up a little bit. And then once it tightens up more and it releases, the Botox stops working, it actually makes things loosen up. See, this is what people don't know about Botox. Botox is going to make you have more wrinkles in the end. You're going to have to keep having it done. It'll tighten up your face for a little while, but as soon as it wears off, it actually loosens up your skin more. You're going to look older after the Botox wears off. Don't do Botox. Be happy with the skin you're in and the stuff you got going on. Hey, G2K, what up, what up, what up, what up? Also, last night I wanted to tell you that uh uh Arky's sister wasn't talking to you, boo. She was talking to somebody else, totally not you. And she Arky said she couldn't text you last night because she didn't have no minutes on her phone or whatnot. Her phone's out, and she really wanted to tell you that because she was like, "No, G2K, nobody was talking to you. Oh my God, G2K, don't go." But she had done left. You know what I'm saying? And everything. But she was actually talking to that other person who did the 2,200 something bet. I forgot their name. I forgot their name. But she was actually talking to that person, not you, G2K. I forgot that person's name. It was right before you came in, though. It was a thing that happened right as you came in. There was another person who was being a D about the going all in and doing stuff like that. Yeah. What up, Miss Catherine? How you doing? I just wanted you to know. And hey, Miss Nobody, get it together and bring it back to you. So that was a miscommunication last night. I wanted to clear that up for y'all because I was there, you know. And I heard what she said and I heard what was going on. And it was I forgot that person's name. It was like Peed or some weird name. I don't know. Bread. I don't know. It was something. Shit. There's a person on the bottom left. I don't remember the name. What up, Racing Stars? Good morning. But I'm going to show y'all this new trend that's going around. I got a news article here we're going to look at. And then we're going to talk about this people injecting Botox in their motherfucking face like dumbasses on their own without a doctor present. Okay, this is the new thing about kids. This is on CNN now. The Sephora kid trend shows tweens are psyched about skincare, but their overzealous approach is raising concerns. Gen Alpha is more interested in skincare than toys. A dermatologist explains the issue. Oh, listen to this. Hold on. Why is it?
Luck is just when preparation meets opportunity. And to step out and make sure that the town sees us.
We got a ad.
Inside jokes. It's like
we got an ad, y'all. We got to wait for the ad to go by. This is some crazy stuff. Here we go. Hold on, let me rewind.
You know what's my favorite? I have this and this. I have these two. You want to know what's my favorite chapstick?
Ruby Hale is obsessed with skincare.
That's pretty on you.
Mom Monique, a salon owner, now is too.
I used to collect Pogs when I was 9 years old, and Ruby likes to collect skincare. If it's mine or somebody else's, what's Pogs? Something from a long time ago. Maybe Pogs will start trending again, and we won't have to worry about skincare.
Oh no, I would never forget skincare.
See, it's already in her DNA, I think.
I think it's because of TikTok.
Ruby is Gen Alpha, social media obsessed tweens who watch Kardashian kids like Northwest and Penelope Disick showing off their skincare routines and their latest Sephora finds.
They're everywhere. Who's not a Sephora kid these days, it seems?
Tweens and teens spent more on skincare last year than any other demo, accounting for $4.7 billion in sales.
A Sephora kid was coined through social media as a skin-obsessed, for lack of a better word, child who hasn't even started to age, who's obsessed with everything skincare that is not appropriate necessarily for their age group or their skin's issues or their skin type.
Why is that potentially harmful to children that age?
Do they need to be using anything that has anti-aging in the marketing? No, because they haven't even started aging. Retinols can be extremely irritating, extremely harsh, and is way too harsh for any 8 or 9-year-old. Exfoliating acids. When you elicit an inflammatory response at such a young age, you're likely to also develop an allergy, a hypersensitivity. And at that point, there's no turning back.
I'm excited to go to Sephora, Mama.
I'm so excited for you. We're only doing 2 lip glosses and 1 perfume, and that is it.
Skincare crazed Gen Alpha are flocking to Sephora and Ulta Beauty. Ulta says it has dermatologist recommended skincare info for tweens both in store and online. Sephora did not respond to CNN. But for Gen Alpha, what they see on social media is really hard to resist.
Absolutely not. What did we talk about with skincare? I'm constantly talking to her about the peptides and the retinols and all that stuff that she doesn't need until her later 20s. Do you use this one?
No, not really.
Why don't you use it?
Because I am too beautiful for it.
That is right, my love. You don't need a polypeptide cream.
Who is the onus on to educate these young girls? The parents, the brands, the stores?
The first barrier to entry is going to be through the parents. It's on the brands, it's also on the retailers, and it's on the content creators to have some sort of moral compass when they're talking about products.
Ruby loves those skincare videos, and people love watching Ruby's trips to Sephora. They get millions of views.
She is a Sephora kid. As a society, we need to accept where these 9 and 10-year-olds are, and we've gotten a lot of criticism. Those comments are worse than going to Sephora and putting a bad skincare on your face, because that's affecting our kids today.
I'm going to say this. Yeah, you're doing that, but you're also exposing your child. I know you're trying to teach your child. I heard what you said about, I don't know who this lady is, the lady with the beautiful black hair. But you're also putting your child out there entirely too young. This is another epidemic I see, is these parents putting these kids on here. To me, it is a form of child abuse, because here's the thing. You're also putting your child at risk for, literally, like, pedos to be able to see your child and use your child as a spank bank material. You realize that, right? That not every person on the internet has good intention. And it's good to teach your child good values, but I'm going to say this is my personal opinion. I don't know about y'all, but my kid's not going to be on social media. And my child's almost 18 years old. But when he was little, I actually stopped posting pictures of him on my Facebook for family members for, what do you call that? For updates. I stopped posting pictures on there. I literally stopped doing that because I started thinking about, what if this, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even think about that. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking I was sharing, amazing photos and updates. No, you got to even be careful doing that. Well, dance competitions are different, Baby Shark. I will say, if you have your kid in dance, they do wear makeup for dance. It's a different kind. They do, even ballroom dancer, kids and stuff like that. If you got your kid in an extracurricular activity that kind of is a thing, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Because dance is a good thing to learn. They can actually use that when they get older. You know what I'm saying? If they decide to go into the dance world, blah, blah, blah. But what I've been seeing with this trend is kind of sickening. These kids are putting like anti-aging creams on their face, like retinols and acids and things that they should not be putting on their face at that young age. Like that dermatologist said, it can cause, skin allergies. It can cause dermatitis, all kind of things. And technically, I believe that we're going to have a generation. What's going to happen is they're so worried about not aging that it's actually going to cause them to age faster. I want y'all to see this right quick. Hold on just a minute. Somebody just walked in. She could, if she wants to. As long as y'all. But so here's the thing, like, look, as I'm scrolling right here, right? I'm scrolling on this thing. What parents need to know about tweens and Sephora? 9-year-olds are swapping Barbies for Sephora. Sephora kids aren't going anywhere. Vogue magazine. Vogue magazine, what the fuck is your problem? Vogue magazine, you're sitting there trying to push this on kids. You're supposed to be a high fashion thing. Why are you trying to push this on kids? Do we need to boycott Vogue magazine? I mean, come on now. Even Sephora is trying to get these kids not to do it. There have been articles about Sephora workers telling kids they don't need these products, trying to say, hey, if you want to do some skincare, how about just some lotion, some SPF, you know what I'm saying? Some sunscreen. Kids need sunscreen, right? When they go out in the sun. Trying to push them away from the stuff they don't need, and they still won't listen. That what's going to end up happening is they're actually going to cause themselves to have allergic reactions to things. They're going to end up causing themselves to age quicker. You know what I'm saying? If you ever pay attention and you look at a person that looks like they're older than what they are, most of the time they was using makeup or doing things to their skin they should not have been while like at a young age. I look younger than what I am, don't have a wrinkle one, because guess what? I didn't put a lot of makeup on my face. Okay, only thing I ever used on my face when I was little was lotion, soap, and water. Okay, yes, you do need to make sure you stay moisturized, your whole body, you know, all that good stuff. Everybody needs lotion, right? But you don't need anti-aging creams. You don't need retinols. And these kids don't understand what they're using, and they're mixing products on their face that should not be mixed, right? They're using things on their face and leaving it on there and mixing these chemicals that they're putting on their face. Now, here's my question. What if these things cause cancer for these kids real young? They're putting all kind of chemicals that are absorbing into their body. They're mixing them. They don't know what they're doing. They're using multiple different products and putting them together, not knowing the thing, and they're trying to be influencers. These kids got fake nails on. What the fuck is an 8-year-old doing with fake nails? I ain't talking about like, oh, I just painted my kids' nails because we were playing, beauty school or something. Little kids got the little nail polish, the little cutesy nail. You remember when we were little, they had the little, I think it was called Bop Pop or Bon Pop or something like that. And it was little teeny tiny fingernail polishes that had like glitter in it and shit. And we thought we was doing something. No, these kids got straight up fake nails. The fuck is an 8-year-old doing with fake nails? This is some bullshit. They making kids grow up way too fast. Way too fast. It's a phenomenon that's going on that these kids are growing up at an exponential rate that kids ain't even being kids no more. They not playing with Tamagotchi. They not playing with baby dolls. They go straight from like 5, 6 years old. I'm talking about 5 and 6 year olds with fake nails. The fuck you mean? That's a 5 or 6 year old kid. Well, also G2K, you probably would need a unscented. A lot of lotions have scents in them. If your skin is super, super sensitive, you would probably need. They have it's from Jergens actually. It is for super sensitive skin, non-scented, and all that stuff. And that would probably be what was best. I forget the name of it, but it's for people who have really sensitive skin. Because there are people out there who certain ingredients and certain things actually make them break out and make them itch. And you probably can't use anything that's scented whatsoever. You probably have to have the stuff that's made for super sensitive skin. Probably, or you may be allergic to something that's in that specific whatever brand you were using, and it's kind of hard to narrow it down, but there is a version for people with super sensitive skin. But ask these dermatologists and they'll tell you, with these kids not knowing what they're doing, they're 8 and 9 years old, they're mixing these creams. Aveeno does have lotion for people with allergies. Also, Aveeno has a body wash. if you have super sensitive skin. That's good for in the shower. We actually have Aveeno in my bathroom right now. Also, First Aid Beauty is a great skincare for people. It's a little bit pricey, but it's great for people who have sensitive skin. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a good way to be, Baby Shark, because these things that are marketed towards kids, and they're specifically marketing these big companies things towards children that they don't need, whatsoever. Like, look at this image of this makeup. Hold on, let me show you something. This is called Bubble. This is straight up marketed to kids. It's got an acne treatment here that's 2% salicylic acid. Kid does not need that. Refreshing toner. Okay. Down here we have balancing moisturizer and gel cleanser. Now I could see teaching your kid how to use a gel cleanser or cleaning their face. I could see some lotion. But a small 8 and 9-year-old doesn't even have acne yet. They do not need a 2% salicylic acid. They do not need that. They do not need acid on their skin. Okay. That can make them have like crater face. It could really cause breakouts. It can cause them to have skin allergies to the sun. Like when they go out in the sun, it can make them super sensitive to the sun. It can cause a lot of issues. And if these kids don't know what they're doing and how to use these products, and let's say they mix these two, let's say they mix some of these things, and some things are meant to be used dried before you put anything else on. Some of them are meant to be used where you wash it off before you put some. And let's say they don't know what they're doing and they don't let that product dry and they throw something else right on top of it. They're mixing chemicals right on their face. Right on their face. These things are marketed to children. These companies are marketing these things to kids, not adults, children. It's bullshit. It's just, it's making me angry because y'all know I hate when they do this shit to kids. They're literally marketing. If you look, there is marketing on this page for children. Children. The 7 best makeup kits for tweens from parents.com. Let's see what this says. This is bullshit. First off, why you putting little bitty kids makeup on? Little bitty kids. Look, they got literal petite and pretty glow makeup set on Amazon. Best for beginners, glossier the makeup set. Petite and pretty, they got a whole brand. Hold on, wait a minute. Please don't tell me that they got a whole brand over here for kids. Please don't tell me somebody's marketing to children. This is bullshit. These are kids. Oh my God. Even parents.com is getting on this shit. Look at this. Like, This shit is pissing me off, yeah. What? These kids don't even know what they putting on their damn face, child. Why? Y'all know when we was little, what was the cute? Y'all remember as we were little kids, the makeup that we had was nothing. These kids, they actually putting professional makeup on these kids. Y'all know we had those little kits that had the little chalky ass damn eyeshadows and shit. And you was only allowed to play with that at home. Oh, also, thank you, G2K, for the super chat, love. I was watching that video. We were watching that video. I didn't want you to not think you're very much appreciated. Thank you, Cash, for becoming a new member. Also, very good morning. It's just, I mean, we had the plastic makeup. We didn't have all this shit. They're literally making kids think they need anti-aging creams. The fuck you mean? That's why some of these young people, y'all know us in our 30s and 40s and even people in their 50s. You look at some of these 20-year-olds, they look like they our age. We look younger than them. This is because they putting all that shit on their skin too young. It's crazy. And did y'all hear about this new topic about people putting Botox in their damn face theyself? Child, I'd be scared. I'd be to mess my whole life up. They're having, because Inotox. Have y'all heard about this Inotox thing? People are injecting Botox at home. Do you know how dangerous Botox is in the first place? Botox is a literal toxin, and that's why people have to get that's why they even warn you, they tell you before you go to somebody that injects Botox that they need to be what do you call that, certified to do it, because it's so dangerous. But you got people injecting this shit at home. I'm like, and there's a bunch of TikTok users that are pushing people to do this stuff, or they'll say, no, I'm not promoting it, but I do it at home now, which it's crazy. Crazy. Literally injecting Botox into their damn cells. It's called Inotox. I swear to God, it's crazy. People self-injecting with black market top. Here we go. Let's share this tab instead, y'all. Look at this. Like, no lie, it is a new thing. People self-injecting themselves with black market Korean Botox give grave warning, experts say. Like, yeah, the rise in beauty fans self-injecting themselves to Korean Botox is on the rise. People are injecting themselves at home with Inotox, a South Korean version of Botox, which is marketed as a cheaper and long-lasting alternative. For just 50 pounds, people are able to get Inotox delivered straight to their door, and the black market anti-wrinkle solution is being... Next thing you know, we're going to have little children doing this shit. This is fucked up, bro. Like, these are toxins. In 2019, Marcel King, 62, was hospitalized, put on a drip, and given steroids after being given fake Botox by a man pretending to be a doctor. She suffered a huge anaphylactic shock in reaction to the substance, which tests showed was unrefined beef gelatin imported from China. He started these injections. Each one felt like a red-hot cigarette, Marcel told LBC. My face was swelling up like Frankenstein's monster, and my eyes started blistering up. I was really wheezing and struggling to breathe. Content creators on TikTok and YouTube have been sharing their results from self-injecting the Inotox, which has been encouraging viewers to jump on this hype, raising serious red flags among the health community, especially given the unregulated nature of these purchases and the lack of professional oversight. Managing director of the Harley Street Skincare Clinic, Sophia Cooper, has shared insights into the dangers of purchasing Inotox online and self-injecting. Inotox is a Korean beauty treatment used to alternate to Botox that contains the same ingredients, botulinum toxin type A. Toxin. Do y'all not realize y'all are injecting yourself with a toxin? Okay. It works similar to Botox by relaxing facial muscles, which softens the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. While Inotox is approved in some countries, it is not approved or authorized for use in the UK or US, and people have been urged not to follow the trend. While many beauty and skincare related TikTok trends can be fun and harmless, this one differs, as it is leading people to self-injecting at home, something I would absolutely advise against, she said. YouTuber Spantail took to her channel to show her followers how she DIYs her own anti-wrinkle injections with Inotox into a lengthy video, and her how-to video, among many other creators posting similar content, is further sparking concern for experts. In reality, self-injecting an alternative comes with many dangers. These how-to videos appearing online aren't in depth enough, and the expert said it takes years to learn the inject correctly, and following these videos poses a serious risk. For example, injecting too deep in the wrong places can affect your breathing or cause muscle paralysis. This means if something goes wrong while doing it at home, people may not have the knowledge to treat it appropriately or recognize when it's serious enough to seek medical attention. Sophia further derailed. Any injectable product should be administered by a trained professional in a sanitized and safe environment. So if any issues arise, the experts are there to take care of you. Even then, I don't know if I ever want to get Botox. Fake or improperly sourced botulinum toxin can cause serious medical complications, especially if you aren't a medical professional with proper understanding of facial anatomy. While it may be tempting due to the lower cost, endotoxin might end up being very expensive down the road. When you make a mistake, it is longer lasting. Its longer lasting quality would make no longer seem attractive, as you have to pay for a professional fix the problem, and is likely to be a lot more than what you paid. The expert added, without the experts, you're exposing yourself to all kinds of risks. Endotoxin is not authorized for the use in UK, which means that it does not have the same safety standards as Botox and other authorized products. I strongly advise against self-injecting with unregulated anti-aging products or following videos on how to do it from either TikTok or anywhere else on the internet. Always come to a professional. It's not just that. It's like I've seen horror stories of this new Endotox where people are going blind and shit. Because if you can cause facial paralysis. You can cause like your nerves to stop working. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. And please don't let your children, if they're 10, 8, 9, 6, be buying these damn skincare products that are made for 40, 50-year-old women or older. Please stop doing that. Kids don't need anti-aging creams, nor do they need to put salicylic acid on their face. Okay, salicylic acid is made for someone who has severe acne, all right? Which means they already have damage to their skin. And it's to help repair the skin for somebody who already has that. It's not made for no little bitty ass kid and can be very dangerous. And these kids are putting toners and sprays on their face. They don't know what it means, and they're mixing these products with all these chemicals. Shit. Hey, Miss Jean, why can't kids just be kids? You know, that kind of breaks my heart that these kids are pushed into being adults way too soon. It's really sad. Like, kids ain't playing with Barbie dolls and baby dolls and being kids as long as they can. Right? They got enough time to worry about their skin when they get older. And also think about the mental health effects. If you're telling a child when they're 6, 7, 8, 9 years old that they're going to get wrinkles early and they're going to age and this is going to happen to them, and they start having mental health conditions way too soon, their brain is not, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, mature enough to handle those situations. They're going to have body dysmorphia. It can wind up with a lot of mental health issues for kids. And this is super sad. This is super sad, y'all. These new trends are killing me about what they're doing to our children nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's just, can our kids just not be kids? Let our kids be kids as long as they can. Because here's the thing. We all know that adulthood slaps the shit out of you before you even know what happens. Right? And the kids are growing up so exponentially fast that they're not even getting to have a childhood. And I'm going to say this. Any parent who pushes their kid to do that, to become an influencer, I'm sorry, but you're abusing your child. I'm sorry. You're pushing your kid too soon to do something they should not be doing. Let them play. Let them be kids. Let them go out in the dirt and dig a hole. Let them go, play with little toys and be innocent as long as they can. Hey, Mr. Jasper. This stuff really kills me as a parent and as someone who is watching this go down. We're about to see an uptake, and this is what kills me, and a lot of more mental health issues, a lot of kids unaliving themselves, a lot of problems happening because kids are being pushed out into the real world entirely too soon. They're going to regret not having a childhood when they get older. And it's going to cause a lot of issues. Like, it just kills me. It really breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see these kids being pushed out into the world, and then to see people doing stuff to themselves that can cause irreparable harm is also scary. The fact that people are injecting toxins into their body without knowing what they're doing. And even if they semi know, here's the thing, I wouldn't even pay a professional person to inject me with Botox. Because that's a fucking toxin. I'm not putting a toxin in my body just to look younger. Why? I want to age gracefully. You know what I'm saying? I want to look like what I look like. God made me, and He made me perfectly just the way I'm dropping a link, Mr. G2K. But you know, it's like, why can't we just be like ourselves? Like, I understand using like moisturizer on your face when you get older, and I understand, you know, when you get older or if you have acne, using skincare products. But there's no need for Botox or lip injections, and that stuff has been proven that it migrates. So be very careful. People sometimes getting these injections under their eyes or around their eyes, it has been known to migrate, and people have went blind because of this stuff. People have literally lost their ability to speak. People have lost their ability to taste. There's a lot of that. Hey, Mr. G2K,
Morning, sweetheart. How are you?
how you doing this morning?
Well, you know my situation. I'm just, I woke up this morning, so that's a good thing, I'm told. So, you know what I mean?
Hey, I'm gonna say this. You know, life's trying to knock you down right now, but you already know you're a strong individual and you're gonna come out swinging. It tries to
Yeah.
hit you every time, but what you do, Mr. G2K, you come up swinging out that motherfucker like, bitch.
Dropping bombs. Yep.
So even though if it gets you down, you know what I'm saying, and it gets your depression to acting up, remember that you are loved by many people. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Last night, do you know how many people were talking about how good of a person you are, how amazing you have streams and stuff like that? Like, you don't realize your effect that you have on people, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't. You know, it's hard. It's hard for me to take that in. You know what I mean?
You don't realize it though, Mr. GK, but you touch a lot of people in a good way. Like, there's a lot of people that absolutely adore just coming up and chilling with you and talking with you and just, you know, bull crapping. And you don't realize how many people actually do care about you. I saw it last night, and you know, sometimes I don't see that. A lot of us don't. You know what I'm saying? And we don't think about it. But there's a lot of people that actually give a damn about you, and you're an amazing human being. And the fact that you're humble as shit, that's another reason why you don't see it. You get what I'm saying? You're humble as shit, which is a good quality. You're not, you know, but I want you to know that no matter how hard life sometimes gets, and it may knock us down, we're gonna get back up, because we one thing, Mr. G2K, what is that? We survivors.
Yeah. Indeed. Indeed.
Depression's a bitch, but we can get through it one day at a time. Go
Thank
ahead,
you, Kat.
Mr.
I was just gonna come up here and just, you know, my friend Cash, my brother Cash down there in the chat, he's an amazing human being as well. And if you're not subbed up to his channel, you should be. He's got some great content. I love what he does. He's one of the first people I've met here on YouTube, and he's had my back and he's had my side the entire time I've been on here. And if you're not subbed up, I have to question why you're not subbed up to his channel, because
I'm
he is an
already
amazing
subbed.
person.
I
Sweet.
subbed.
Sweet. And I'll hit you back up, Cash. I will.
You know,
I
if you
woke
ever
up.
need me, that all you have to do is hit me up. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know.
saying?
I know. But I woke up late this morning. I should have been to work like 3 hours ago, but obviously I needed more sleep than I thought I needed. So, but yeah, I wanted to come up here and say, these companies. I don't mean to get you. I hate coming up on panels sometimes because I get everybody sidetracked and off topic. But these companies that are pushing these products and shit, they're getting these children addicted. They're getting these kids addicted to their products at an extremely young age, so they can lock them in as customers and get their money from them in the future. It's ridiculous. It's horrible, and they should probably be charged with child abuse crimes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because when I was little, we had, you remember those, like, for like little kids, they had the little fake fingernails, but it was like the finger you slide on there. You know, the little
Yep.
slide-ons. We had those. We thought we was doing something. Had the little kits, and the eyeshadow was chalky as hell, child, when we were little.
Yeah.
But we didn't. We had those little lip glosses, or you thought you was somebody because you got a flavored lip gloss that tastes like watermelon or Dr. Pepper. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't
Yeah.
makeup. We were not using makeup.
Yeah.
And that was only for dress up. When we were playing dress up,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
was not every single day. It was literal. Your friends are over, so y'all get y'all little fake makeup out, and you put your little, they got the little dresses that look like princess dresses that are literally costumes. You know what I'm saying? From
Yeah.
like Halloween before, and y'all over there doing your little, and you shit look fucked up too, because we had the eyeshadow all the way up here, and the lips. You know what I'm saying?
3 inches wide, took up your whole entire
Yeah.
forehead, and
Yeah.
yeah, I got it. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my parents didn't allow me to wear any makeup until I was 16. And I may have had the makeup because, like when I was 15 or something like that, like they would, those little gift sets that you get for Christmas, you would have those with all the blue eyeshadows and stuff in it. But I didn't get to wear makeup out in public until I was over 16. And even then, it was to be natural makeup, not like, blah, everything, not full face, not, like I look like a
Yep.
drag queen going out in public. No, it was like little, mascara, maybe some lip gloss, not if I
Yep.
did, no foundation. If I did use foundation, it was BB creams, just skincare,
Yeah.
like SPF 14 or
Yeah.
something like
Right.
that. But nothing like what kids are doing today.
Yeah. See, and here's like Cash makes a really good point here with what he's saying. He says, "Remember the magic of Christmas when you were believing in Santa Claus? Kids deserve to be protected from reality and embrace imagination for as long as they can." That's our society has become a society that we force our children to become adults way sooner than they need to become adults. Like, kids are out there worrying about political stuff and adult shit at extremely young ages, and it destroys their childhood. Therefore, it makes their future already damaged.
Yep. They don't get to be a kid. Here's the thing. We took our time as kids, and I'm going to say this. A lot of us that are adults will tell you that life slaps you entirely too hard, too fast. Don't. I tell kids all the time. I told my son this, and I don't want him. He's just be 18, but guess what? He can still stay home. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be
Yeah.
pushed on the street. If he wants to, go study and do things in college and blah, 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 and be a kid as long as he can, I want him to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kids grow
I
up
get that.
entirely too fast. Like, kids should be allowed to be kids. And same thing about kids saying, oh, your kid can't play with a baby doll because they're a little boy, or they can't play with a Tonka truck because they're little. No, just adults, stop trying to push your ideologies on kids and let kids be kids. If that little boy wants to run around with a baby doll and he likes it, it's because he sees a male adult in his life who is taking care of a child. So he thinks it's okay. Let him play with that damn doll. He ain't hurting a damn thing. Let that little girl play with that Tonka truck. Stop trying to put labels on kids. They're innocent. They just want to play with that toy. They don't know what it means and if it's girl or boy or who it is, or hell, if they want to throw the makeup on. I know many little boys, just like Cash was saying, where the older sister threw them in makeup and dresses. That didn't make no difference. They were being kids. Let them be kids. Let kids be kids. And don't put labels on them. They choose those labels when they get older. Right? I told my son that same thing when he's about 10 years old. Some of his friends tried to convince him of something. I said, look, I told him, I said, I'm going to love you regardless. I don't care. Right? I said, but do not put no label on yourself until you get older and you can experience things. Just because this is what's popular right now does not mean that's what you're actually going to, I said, wait till you get older. Then when you experience things, and you go through life, then you can do all that. But right now, you're a kid. Don't be worried about that shit. Worry about being a kid.
Yeah. My son had his first, okay, Dad, now it makes sense. I see what you're saying moment. A couple months ago. One thing my wife and I have always told our kids is don't be in a hurry to become an adult. It's not all it's cracked up to be. And you got the rest of your life to be an adult. Enjoy the simplicity of life now when you're young and a kid, and embrace that because it only lasts for a very minute time of your life. And my son, he's like, yeah, he's like, I get it now, Dad.
That's what I'm told, and I regret sometimes when I was a kid. We all said this when we were about 16 or 17. I can't wait to grow up so I can do what I want. Hell no, I want to go back.
If I could go back and be 17 years old again for the rest of my life, I would.
Hell yeah, when all I had to worry about was what video game I was going to play that day, and if I got my homework done.
Yep, and if I needed to use a health spray, or if I needed to use a health spray to beat the fucking level or not. Yep.
Yeah, they don't understand. Once those bills start hitting your ass and that responsibility slaps the shit out of you, you're going to wish you could go back. Every damn one of us will tell you, man, if I could turn back hands of time, I was so ready to grow up. Now I wish I'd spend a little more time being stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly. Because, we only get 18 years to be a child, and we got the rest of our lives to be in the position of an adult, which is not fun. I don't care what anybody says.
Adulting sucks.
It sucks ass.
You got to get up every day, whether you feel good or not. You got to clean. You got to take care of animals, take care of people. Every day, you got to make sure them bills is paid. That damn, what do you call that? It's so fucking stressful. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure there's food on the table. It's like,
every day.
And it never stops. There is no break. What you talking about?
Yeah.
There ain't no sick days. You can't just crawl up in your bed when you're sick like that. You still got to get up and do shit. Hey, Miss Rachel. Also, I didn't get to say hey to Miss Rachel a while ago. But good morning, beautiful. But it's like, that's what these kids are saying. Try to be a kid as long as you possibly can, because before you know it, and you're in the grand scheme of things, you're absolutely right, G2K. Think about it. We live most of the time between 80 and 90 years, right? That's about most people's lifespans, right? Yep. Okay. 18 years of that is a drop in the hat compared to the grand scheme of things. You know what I'm saying? So you got, okay, let's say you get to be a kid all the way up to your 20, because I'm making an even number so it's easier to do math. So you got about 60 years to be an adult compared to 20 years of being a kid. 60 years of being an adult. So in the grand scheme of things, 1/3 of your life is being a kid. Not even like less than 1/3.
Yeah, not like even 1/4. Yeah.
Yeah, and so take that time and be that kid as long as you can, and be, just Celebrate good times. Come on.
Exactly.
Go have fun and be a child and even when you grow up, I'm gonna say this as grown-ups here, don't let your inner child die. Hold on to that. Hold on to,
Yeah.
you know, there's a song that I absolutely adore, and I love this song death. I actually sung it and it's on one of my videos. Because y'all know I do covers. The song by Life Jennings called Sex. It's talking about hold on to your innocence, use your common sense. You're worth waiting for. Baby, be strong, don't give in, because blessings come with lessons. It's a good song, right? It's talking about hold on to your, don't just give away your V card like that. Hold on to it.
Yeah.
And don't be ashamed of it. That's another thing. I'm going to say this. I know this happened to me in high school. I was shamed by others because I was a virgin. I was shamed or made to feel ashamed and lied about having done something with somebody just so I wouldn't have that on my back. Don't ever let somebody make you feel shamed about that. Hold on to your innocence as long as you freaking can.
Yep.
Have fun as long as you can. Don't let other people take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I do. I mean, unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to decide who I wanted to give my innocence to. It was taken from me. But yes, I understand. I get it.
Yeah, I'm talking about people who
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
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 I'm gonna say this, and we were talking about this yesterday. When it comes to all this, like if you think about it, the world's over sexualizing kids. If you go now, I'm gonna say this to the store. I want y'all to go to the little girl section,
Oh,
and I
dude, it's
want y'all to
disgusting.
look at the clothes that they're
It's
putting.
disgusting.
Their shorts are shorter than my shorts.
Yep.
Their clothes are not clothes. It's barely something to put on them, and they're over sexualizing kids. It's fucked
Yep.
up.
Yep. It is. Like with our daughter, my daughter started her womanhood extremely early for a girl. You know what I mean? She was 9 years old when she started her period, and like the way my daughter dresses that we allow her to dress, she knows like them shorts better be this long. If they're any shorter than that, you're not wearing them. I don't give a shit how much we paid for it. I don't care. I'm not buying that shit. If I find out you're taking extra clothes or somebody's bringing you clothes to wear to change when you're at school, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Like, have some respect for yourself and leave shit to the imagination for people. You know what I mean? For people that you hang around with and shit. And if you allow your children to dress, I'm gonna just bluntly say it, slutty. Well, guess what? You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you
And
mean.
like we don't we that's she just turned 17 in at the end of October, and she came out here the other day and she had this shirt on showing her belly button. I was like, oh, you ain't going out the house wearing that fucking shirt. I don't know where you got it. I don't want to see it again. Until you're 18, I will decide what clothes you wear. My wife and I will decide what clothes you wear. You're not going out in public like that. I don't care what you say. I don't care how much you complain, and I don't care how much you say you hate me, which you don't. So, you know, I mean,
My parents were the same way. And here's the thing. I never wore anything like that, and it got to a point. Because I'm a little bit taller. It wasn't my fault. You know how they had that shorts thing when you were kids, if your fingertips went past or
yep,
something. My shorts were mid thigh, if not longer. Right? They wasn't shorts. They didn't go up on my body in an incorrect manner. They were just a little bit above the kneecap. But because of the way my height was, right, my fingertips barely touched a little bit below. They tried to send me home for that. And it was also because I'm going to say this is another thing that little girls go through. When we develop faster, even if we are wearing proper clothing,
yep,
sometimes we are told you shouldn't be wearing that because, and it's very simple, like just a tank top and pajama pants, right? I ain't talking about nothing revealing, nothing crazy. You shouldn't be wearing all that because enticing little boys, or you're making the little boy blah blah blah. And I'm like, the little girl could not help that. I had a D cup by the time I was in 5th grade. I was C going on to D. That was not my fault. I tried to wear baggy shirts to cover it because I didn't want it. I didn't want all that attention. And that's just something that I will say that little girls have to go through. Yep. And I know that little boys don't think of it because y'all hormones are rising, but it actually does. The attention that we get that young of an age, it makes us feel bad. And we start to get like this thing of where, and older men start looking at younger girls like that when they start developing, and it's sick. And I'm going to tell you something. That's why a lot of us don't like attention. Because of things like that, it made us feel sick. It made us feel bad. It's like this. It's like you don't want it. Like, and so, it's I can't explain it, but other girls know what I'm talking about. Other women know what I'm talking about. It's like you know what I mean? Like, don't look at me. I don't. It's a terrible feeling when you're a kid and you're not thinking that way. Yep. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. Oh yeah. And like Cash is saying, he says, I know what you mean. But watch the Jodie Foster film Accused. Sad society has not moved on. They were asking for it. Attitude still exists. Absolutely. No means no. Absolutely. Kids get groomed and cannot say no. There's a difference. Absolutely. Like, before I met my wife, like, I was driving to my mom and dad's house one day. And this is when shit hit me. And this is when I was like, what the fuck is going on with society? So I was driving to my mom and dad's house, and I was going past the high school, right? And and this man and this woman, I thought, got out of their car. She was wearing these little booty shorts, you know what I mean? This little halter top, and I yelled out the window. I was like, "Damn, girl!" And her dad screams at me, he's like, "You piece," you know what I mean? And he's like, "She's only 14. I stopped my car, dude." I was like, you're letting your daughter, she's 14 years old, and you're mad at me for saying she's hot? I have no idea. Why are you allowing your fucking daughter to dress like that, dude? She looks like she's fucking 25 years old. Butt cheeks hanging out. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
No. My daddy would have beat my ass if I walked out in public like that. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, no, you did. I didn't even wear that kind of stuff around the house like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like, too much showing. Go change. That was my. Where did you get that? That's another question.
Yeah.
Because like,
which one of your friends gave you that kind? Which one of your friends gave you those clothes? Yeah. Yeah. I know. I don't buy that shit.
I was raised to be a lady, and to carry yourself as such. And you know what I'm saying? Hey up, way up, dude. How's your titties hanging to the left, to the right? Are they still hanging down? Are you having to tuck them in your jeans? Are they popping up right? Hey, Lillian's Kitchen. Hey, beautiful. But it's just, it kills me to look at today's society. You know what I'm saying? And how kids are pushed to be overly sexualized. Kids are pushed to be influencers at 5, 6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
They're not even out there playing with their baby dolls and playing in the dirt, or that. A lot of these kids don't even know half the games we played as kids. Nobody's teaching their kids Red Rover.
Hey, I was just gonna say, Red Rover. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
They're not teaching them Mother May I. They're not teaching
Red light, green light.
Yeah, I was just about to say, child, we got the same brain sometimes. I swear.
I mean, for real, you know.
But they're not letting their kids be kids.
Cash, that's funny. What happened, Charlie? You know, lady.
I had a dude that tried to get my inbox and talk nasty to me one time. But you know what I told him? I said, first off, I'm not a hoe. I'm a lady, and you're going to treat me as such. Secondly, do you want me to call your big mama? Because I will do it, and I will tell her what you're saying to women out in these streets and how you're speaking to them. Because I know you was not raised to speak to women like they're whores.
Yeah.
Boy, I had that man apologizing.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Like I said, I should have been to work fucking 3.5 hours ago. So, but you know me, whenever I see you go live and I got a moment, I got to come up and say hi and give my little 2 cents worth because I think it's important. So.
Huggies and tell Miss Nobody I love you.
Love you too.
And have a good day, and please don't overwork yourself too much, okay?
I got to do what I got to do, you know.
I
So,
know, but drink plenty of fluids. Take care of yourself. You know, I'm gonna do
I will.
the sister thing about take care of yourself. Damn it.
All right, I will do. I will do. I'll do my best anyway. But Friday's coming up quick, so you know what I mean. So
Bills, bills, bills.
eviction. You know what I mean. So, but I love you guys, Charlie. Stay you, because that's the person I like. So be good,
Huggy.
everybody. Hugs and have the day you deserve to have, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wrong button there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. It really is sickening how, like, when your kid's just being a kid and they're not doing anything, and then that's the thing. Uh, I'm gonna say this: protect your kids at all costs. Try to protect their innocence for as long as you possibly can, because this world is already bad enough. They got TikTok out here trying to get kids to use anti-aging creams at 5, 6, 7 years old. We were just talking about the new thing with the Sephora kids. Why does a little bit kid, 6, 7, 8 years old, need to be at Sephora? What's a 6-year-old needing some real fake nails? I'm talking about, like, I saw this video, no shit, of this little girl on TikTok with straight up false nails. I'm talking about like the kind that we pay $100 a set for. Not gel nails, but what are they called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Literally, I think she was 6 years old, man. What is a 6-year-old doing with some damn fake ass gel, like real fake nails on, and putting on this skin? Man, y'all gotta see. I gotta go back. Let me show you this one video. I'm gonna share to y'all the person who did it. And it came across my husband Thomas, so he sent it to me, and it's literally about these kids and how I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pause the video. I'm not gonna play her video because I don't have permission from her to do, but I want to show y'all about this when I talk about this kid, and I'm talking about little bitty kid with fake nails on, doing the things like an influencer, popping her fingers together. Look there. Let me see if I can get a shot of this right here. I want to show y'all this. I'm this is too much. This little kid literally has like fake. It's just too much. She's putting on toner on her face, and this is a kid, man. Talking about doing a blowout on her hair. What the hell are these kids watching? Like, I got to show y'all this one part, and if I have to cut it out, I have to cut it out. I'm gonna share this lady's thing, but I'm gonna show y'all right quick. I want y'all to see this. Y'all got to see this. And it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. These are babies. That's what kills me. These are babies. Hold on, I'm gonna share this lady's link right quick to this video. Her name is Kiana Doherty, I think is how you say her name. I hope I did not mess up your name, beautiful. I'm going to share out this video. I want y'all to check out her content or whatnot. And this is a child. I'm gonna play this one little section. I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna play this one little section. Y'all gotta see. This is a kid.
Okay, so first I'm gonna do my skincare, and then after I finish my skincare, I'm gonna blow dry my hair and do like a little blowout. Today I'm gonna mix these two together, which is basically how you're supposed to do it, but I feel like I never do it that way anymore, so we're gonna be doing it the original way today. I've only had this for 2 days, and I'm obsessed with it. My lashes, they're a little blowout primer. I'm gonna go blow dry my hair off camera, and I'll be back. Once I'm done, blow dry my hair. I just finished my hair, and it is currently 6:30, so I'm gonna go eat breakfast.
It's a kid. It's a kid. It's a child. She's got fake nails on. A child. A child.
Chin flutter.
Like, come on. This is a baby. And there's another thing in here where it's this one child, she actually had By the time she turned 10, Scarlett and her friends were spending hours on TikTok and YouTube watching influencers tout products for achieving today's beauty aesthetic. A dewy glow, flawless complexion. Scarlett developed an elaborate skincare routine with facial cleansers, mist, hydrating masks, and moisturizers. Okay? But also what happened to Scarlett. Let me see if I can, let's see. She actually had contacted like dermatitis and stuff on her skin in 5th grade. These are kids, like little bitty children, dude. It's crazy. It's just, and dermatologists are, talking about this stuff. This is the new thing. Hold on, let me see if I can skip. Hold on, I'm trying to skip to this one section right quick, y'all. Kids growing older, younger, a call for awareness in pediatric practices. The phenomenon of kids growing older, younger, KGOY, reflects a troubling shift in childhood development marked by early adoption of behaviors, interests, and products traditionally associated with adolescents or adults. This letter aims at highlighting the relevance of KGOY to pediatric health and its contributing factors and roles healthcare professionals can play in addressing its implications. Like, it's crazy. Hold on. One night, Scarlett's skin began to burn intensely and erupted in blisters. Heavy use of adult-strength products had wreaked havoc on her skin. Months later, patches of tiny bumps remained on Scarlett's face, and her cheeks turned red in the sun. This little girl now has contact dermatitis from using these things that are way too old for her not to be using. And in many cases, the girls may not have realized they were applying the same active ingredients again and again and again, which just increases the risk of irritation, says Dr. Tara Lagu, senior study author and adjunct lecturer of medicine and medical social science at Feinberg. Like, this is becoming, a thing. What do the studies find? Okay, is that going to...
And pretended.
I'm not trying to play. I'm trying to read this little thing. For the study, 2 researchers at Northwest University each created a new TikTok account claiming to be 13 years old. They monitored their For You tabs until they compiled about 100 unique videos, looking closely at posts from content creators who were 18 or younger. Some girls as young as 7 showed their own multi-step skincare routines. Each video had an average of 1.1 million views. Then you got these parents who are pushing, and they're not using sunscreen, which they actually need. You know what I'm saying?
So this one is cool. You basically connect.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, tainted. They're using retinols and acids and things, and it's gonna them poor babies' skin is gonna be messed up by the time they certain age, and it's oh my God, can our kids just be kids? Like, these are 6, 7, 8-year-olds. What is a 6, 7, 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, even a preteen, even a teenager doing using anti-aging creams? They don't need anti-aging creams. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got it's just like y'all seen that trend of them 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds using Botox. Or using lip fillers and fillers in their faces that they don't need. See, fillers were created for older generation people whose collagen has broken down, right? It was not meant for young people to use. It was meant for the older generation. So, like, as we age, our collagen dips down. And so sometimes, like, our skin will sink in and all this other stuff. That stuff was all made for the older generation. It was not made for these 20-year-olds. And they end up messing up their faces. And how many of them look like they in their 50s and 60s already because they were trying to do something they ought not to. Yet us people who are actually in our late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s look younger than these kids. They aging the shit out of themselves and don't even realize it. You worried about anti-aging, but you causing the problem. And any parent who allows their kid to buy this shit, you need your ass whooped. Because you sitting there letting your kid putting acid on their face and putting shit on their face when they don't know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And hurt themselves. Yep, that Miss Liliana, you're right. My mom and daddy did not let me use foundation. And I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't got a wrinkle one on my face, and I'm almost 40 years old. I look young as shit because I thank God my parents didn't let me do that stuff because I would have aged like a mofo. I've seen this 20-year-old girl who, no lie, looked like she was in her 60s because she started wearing makeup too young and it aged the shit out of her. It's not good for your skin. It's not good. It's okay to do every once in a while if you want to look pretty, but it's not good to do all the damn time. Your skin needs breathing room. Now, if I had a 15, 16-year-old daughter and she wanted to do lotion on her face or, something like that, that's good. That's a good thing to get into. Like using, because you need lotion because your skin gets dry, right? But anti-aging creams? Hell no. Salicylic acid when she ain't got pimples? Hell no. See, salicylic acid is used when you have like really bad acne. Now, if she had acne skin and needed it for actual acne, that'd be different. But we would also make sure that we're seeing a dermatologist, make sure that it's actually appropriate for her skin. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people are using stuff, they have no idea what the hell they putting on themselves. And they mixing these chemicals. I wonder how many of these people are going to wind up with like different kind of cancers and different kind of health issues because they're mixing these chemicals on their faces. All these chemicals sometimes don't go together, baby. And it can mess up their hormones. You right about that, Tainted? They don't realize what they doing to themselves. Like you got a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old over here putting on toners and putting on anti-aging creams and putting on salicylic acid and all this other shit. They don't know what they doing and they mixing all these damn chemicals. Yep, Miss Jill, my mom and daddy was the same way. And when I got 15, 16, I could wear makeup, but it was like I didn't wear foundation. I wore, and if I did, it was like a BB cream. It wasn't like a heavy foundation. It was like BB cream with the SPF 15 in it stuff. And I was allowed to wear lip gloss, mascara, and eyeliner. That was it. That was it. I wasn't going to go out the house looking like a painted whore. My mom and daddy would get my ass. You know what I'm saying? I was allowed to wear like specific products, mascara, eyeliner, and lip gloss. Not all that other shit. That's when you get older. See, you're not allowed to walk out the house like that. You're supposed to walk out kind of natural. You know what I'm saying? No, we wasn't allowed to go out there with a full face. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. And I better not walk out that house dressed weird either. And if I had a specific, you better get your ass in there and change. Secondly, where the hell did you get that? Which one of your little friends you get that from? And I always said, that kills me too. Which one of your little friends? Parents always said, which one of your little friends they get that from? Did you get that from? Because mom and daddy didn't buy it for you. You know what I'm saying? If you had like something that you wasn't supposed to have, you didn't get that from mom and daddy. Most of us didn't. They'd be like, which one of your little friends you get that from? And if you had sleeping shorts, that was you didn't come out your room. You didn't come out your room with them bitches on. That was for sleeping purposes. You didn't go out in public with short shorts and you didn't pull up your skirts. If they caught you doing it, oh God, you was in trouble. Yes, I'm going to tell you this. I still, to this day, most of the time, all you'll catch me do every once in a while, I might put on a little bit of eyeshadow to like cut the crease or something like that. And I put on some mascara and maybe some eyeliner, and that's about it. And I'll put on a lip gloss, lipstick, something like that's it. I still to this day very rarely put anything on my skin. And I got a baby face from hell. I got chubby cheek syndrome, y'all. Like when I say I got baby face, I got baby face because I got a fat face for some reason. It makes me look bigger than when I am. When people meet me in public, they're like, shit, you ain't that big. I thought you was way bigger because my face is so round. I can't help that shit. It is what it is. I got a round face, you know. It is what it is, baby. But I know my angles. I do know my angles. So in my good pictures, child, like the one that's up there right now, it's because I know how to, you know, my angles and whatnot. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. It's not good to do your skin like that. It's really not. Your skin needs time to breathe. Your skin needs time to do stuff. That should have aged the fuck out of you. Yep, that's true. They ain't trying to wear that shit all day and all night. That stuff they put on when they're on movies or they're doing stuff, it's also a special makeup that is a lot thicker than what we get. And on top of that, they only wear it for the show. As soon as they leave that stage, they're cleaning their skin off. As soon as they leave that stage, because that stuff's not meant to be worn for, you know, all day, all night. And even like my beautiful, because I know a lot of beautiful drag queens, they don't wear that shit all the time neither. Because they'll tell you that shit is thick as fuck, bruh, and it don't let your skin breathe. A lot of celebrities do not wear makeup all the time. They only wear it at special events. And that's the way you should look at makeup. Makeup is not an everyday, all the time thing. And if I'm going to say this, if you don't feel beautiful in the skin that you're in, baby, you need mental health. You should always feel beautiful in the skin that you're in. Just the way you are naturally. See, makeup's only supposed to enhance your beauty. It's not supposed to change and make you, like, if that's the only way you feel beautiful, you need mental health evaluation. You need to love yourself more. You know what I mean? And be happy in the skin that you're in. Love thyself. Makeup to me is just when I want to go to a special event or I want to do something, you know, like I want to do this weird eye makeup. And then guess what? Y'all gonna laugh. When I get bored, sometimes I'll do my makeup and then I take it off right after. I'll take a few pictures of it and then I take it off. So I got it on for like 30 minutes. I don't wear that shit all the time. It makes my face itch. Y'all ever tried to wear a whole face of makeup because you go into an event and your nose start itching, but you know you can't itch your nose because you'll fuck up your whole shit, or your eyeballs start itching? Like you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't wear makeup all the time, I'm going to tell you something. You get that nose itch and you're like, I can't touch it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I do, I'm going to fuck it up. Like, yo, I don't know what it is because I don't wear it all the time. I get like that heavy feeling sometimes, and then I be like wanting to itch my nose or my eye, and I know I'll fuck up my whole face. Like my nose goes to itching for some reason every time I put on makeup. Like shit, I can't scratch my nose. This is bullshit. I don't like wearing makeup like that. I'm gonna say this. I think that's also why some of us in our 50s, 60s, 70s, you know, all of us who don't wear makeup like that, I think that's why we still look so young. Because we're taking care of our skin. You know what I'm saying? I think those of us who don't like do it up every single day, I think that's why we're not aging like some of these young kids are. Because, you know, kids got into a thing. I'm not just, when I say kids, I'm talking about these 20 and 21-year-olds. Because to me, they're still kids. You know, anybody under 30 to me for some reason is a kid. I know they may not feel like a kid, but to me, they're a kid because of my age, right? I'm almost 40 years old. So to me, that's a kid, right? I know they think they're grown, but they a kid to me. And it ain't no, I'm not putting them down when I say that. Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you a kid to me, baby. And they putting all this stuff and they wearing this full face of makeup all the time, right? And they do it every day for 5-6 years. It ages the shit out of them. And when they take off that makeup, the problem is some of these 20-year-olds looking like they in their 40s and 50s already because they ain't give their skin time to breathe. They ain't taking care of their skin. You get what I'm saying? They putting all this stuff on there and leave it on there, and it's getting into their pores, and it's causing them to look way older. They wrinkling up faster. In fact, I think makeup does lead you to age. I'm just saying that. That's just my personal. And some of these anti-aging creams, I think they make your ass actually age instead of doing what they're supposed to do. Some of these motherfuckers, see, I think the beauty world does this and tries to sell you this dream of this cream right here gonna make your eyes tighten up all the shit. Yeah, you put that shit on a couple months from now, you be wrinkled up. You be like, what the fuck? Didn't even have a wrinkle before. I think some of these stuffs that they selling over the counter is actually making people age. I think just like when they tell you sensitive teeth brushes, I think some of those because I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all gonna laugh at me, but I use the like Crest or the off-brand toothpaste, and I ain't never had a sensitivity to cold in my life. Cold foods, I ain't never had a sensitivity on none of my teeth, none of that shit. I used some sensitive toothpaste one fucking time, and that shit made me have a sensitivity in my tooth. I ain't never had it. I'm telling you, that shit be I think some of this shit makes it worse, and then you keep using it because you think you got. I'm telling you, I'm just saying, be careful. Swear to God. You know they don't even do fluoride treatments no more. Remember when we was kids and we was in school, they used to do this thing where you had this pink liquid and you had to swish it around your mouth, and then you had to spit it out, and you couldn't drink or swallow nothing or something like that for so long. They don't even do that no more. Kids don't even know what that is. It's crazy. Well, it's because most of the time now they got fluoride treatment toothpaste. And when we was kids, they didn't. But that was to make sure that the fluoride on your teeth, so your enamel wouldn't be all fucked up. I'm going to say this, Tainted Love. I'm not against like anti-aging for people who need it or people who are older, because you do lose the collagen. You do need more moisturizer the older you get in your skin, right? And I'm not against using salicylic acid if you have acne or different things like that, skincare products. What I am against is people doing this shit way too young and fucking themselves up. What I am against is people not knowing what the different products are and doing their research and just using something because somebody else uses it. And you don't know what the fuck you doing. And you mixing chemicals and don't even know. Some of these people, they be mixing like 3 different chemicals or the same active ingredient on 3 different products and doing all 3 of them at once and fucking themselves up. You know what I mean? Because they don't know you ain't supposed to use these 2 products together. That's what I'm against. Do your research. If you're going to do some stuff like that, look up what you're doing. Don't be no fool. Don't be no fool, baby. Also, be careful buying shit off the black market or over there overseas. Like I was talking about that situation where people are putting Botox this at home. Don't do that shit. You're gonna fuck yourself up and you're gonna go blind. Child. TikTok's fucking a lot of people up. You know what I'm saying? You see that trend tainted on TikTok where people putting their own Botox in their face? They putting lip fillers in. They putting fillers in. And that shit can migrate and fuck your whole world up. Man, do you know how many people got unalived by doing that Botox trend? If you look that shit up right now, you go on Google and see how many people messed around, found out, and was trying to do that stuff to look younger, and they passed away because of it. Baby, just be happy in the skin you in. Aging is a part of the normal process that we all gonna go through. You gonna get gray hair. You gonna get wrinkles. It's gonna happen. You don't have to look like you in your 20s when you in your 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s, baby. Be proud you fucking made it. Because some people don't make it that long. Some people pass away early in life. Every wrinkle that's on your body tells a story. Every scar you have tells a story. Be happy being you. You ain't got to try to look like you in your... Who are you trying to impress in your 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s? Who are you trying to impress to look like you in your 20s? Why do you want to look like you in your 20s again? You're not. Be happy in the skin that you're in. I don't give a damn. When I get my first wrinkle, I'm going to show that bitch off. I'm like, look. Aha, look at my gray hair. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you don't like me when I start showing my age. I'm going to be proud of it, baby. I'm going to be proud and show you who the fuck I is. That's what kills me, though, is that they're selling you a dream that this shit's gonna make you look 20 years younger. It's not. Aging is normal. Be okay with it. All right? Love the fact that you're in the skin that you're in. If you want to use your little creams and do that and it makes you feel better, then do it. As long as you ain't hurting yourself or nobody else. Right? But accept the fact that you're gonna age. It's gonna happen. Okay? There ain't no way around it. We all age every year it goes by. We all gonna eventually face that, you know, that thing of being 80, 90 years old. And you should be okay. Just try to take care of your health. I'm gonna tell you, it's not what you look like, because outside beauty fades, baby. Outside beauty is always gonna fade. It's not gonna be there and the same as it was when you're in your teens and your 20s. That's natural, right? Take care of your health. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Take care of your health and take care of going to the doctors. Make sure you straight. Take care of your heart. Take care of your, instead of worrying about spending $100, $200 on your outside beauty, take that money, invest in your health. Invest in it and make sure you go get your chest x-rays and the things that you need to make sure you live a long life. I done been hearing about them damn extensions for the eyelashes tainted, and that a lot of people walking around here having trouble growing their eyelashes back because that shit does take your eyelashes out, and it can be detrimental. In fact, I've heard of some people getting eye mites from that shit, like literal eye mites from getting them damn extensions and shit, getting eye infections because of it. There's a couple horror stories of people losing their eyesight. Also, I read this thing. I'm going to tell y'all something. Be careful with the LASIK eye surgeries. There's this new thing that came out. I don't know if y'all know this, but a lot of people are actually having adverse reactions to laser eye surgery. Okay. Not saying the ones that have cataracts. I'm not talking about that surgery. If you have cataracts, that's different, right? You need that cataract surgery in order to be able to see. What I'm talking about, or if you have an actual eye disorder, I'm talking about people who are getting their cornea cut into, so they'll have 20/20 vision. But all they had was reading glasses. They didn't have an actual eye condition where they needed it. You know what I'm saying? And it's causing a lot of people to have problems. Y'all, before you ever if you're thinking about LASIK or you're thinking about any of those surgeries, please do your research. I just had a thing come across my desk. If y'all want to look into it, you can in the news. There's a lot of people saying that LASIK eye surgery, they're having severe reactions to it. Plus, glasses are cute. That's right, Tainted. And it makes you look smart. And And with glasses, you can get different kinds, you can get different shapes, you can have your style, you can stylize your glasses to match whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? So look at it, instead of looking at it as a bad thing, look at it as an accessory, and you're just accessorizing your wardrobe, right? Don't look at it like a bad thing. But before y'all ever do that LASIK eye surgery, please do your research. I just said it like, this whole thing came across my timeline about LASIK eye surgery and the adverse reactions of people going blind and shit. Like people who only needed reading glasses. They didn't even really need glasses all the time. They just needed reading glasses, having these surgeries, and then literally going blind. You know, that one newscaster lady, she actually unalived herself because she had LASIK eye surgery because she didn't want to wear glasses no more. And it made her eyes hurt every day. Felt like she had glass in her eyes, she said. It felt like sandpaper was in her, like her eyes felt like it was sandpaper in her eyes, like sand in her eyes. And she literally unalived herself because of it, because the pain was so bad in her eyes. And her vision was worse than what it was before she had the surgery. So please, any surgeries, anything to like Botox injections, lip fillers, all this stuff, please do your research about this stuff before you ever decide to do that to yourself. These damn BBLs, babies, please quit doing that shit. Because first off, they're not permanent. You're going through a major surgery that most likely it is not permanent. It's not going to stay. You're paying all this money for it. And technically it is very dangerous. If quite literally look what happened to what's his name? He's from Wild 'N Out. His wife passed away at a very young age and left behind 3 beautiful children. 2 or 3 beautiful. They have like 2 or 3 beautiful kids. They have children because she wanted a mommy makeover. Babies, please, before y'all look into these surgeries, do your research. Please love yourself. Love yourself enough to know that those surgeries are dangerous. And I don't want to see anybody lose their life because they're trying to meet a standard of beauty that in some ways is unattainable for certain people. It is unattainable. Love yourself. You ain't got to look like Kim Kardashian. In fact, in my mind, and I'm going to say this, I don't care who hates me because of this. I don't care who disagrees. I don't think Kim K is the standard of beauty. I don't think she's that beautiful in my eyes. I'm sorry. I like a more natural looking person. A person who looks like a natural beauty. A person who's just pretty. Yes, and please be honest with your doctors before getting any of those surgeries. Like if you have a blood clotting disorder, if you're on certain medications, because this stuff is dangerous. Hey, Miss DC, Mr. DC Kool-Aid and Miss Lisa. I remembered. See, I almost fucked up again, but I remembered. I remembered. See, I did better. I hope you having a beautiful day. But yeah, it's some of these and did I say hey Miss Jill, or do I need to be smacked upside the damn head this morning? Cause you know, I was just over here rumbling and running my damn mouth. I apologize. And the starving pygmies down in New Guinea. Anyway, that's actually from a comedy show. Who did that again? It was one of the redneck people. I forgot. But like y'all are all amazing just the way you are. Please be careful having some of these surgeries and doing these Botox injections, these lip fillers. It could be very, very dangerous. Be happy in the skin that you're in. You are perfect just the way you are. Every one of us is unique. Every single one of us. There will never be another you on this universe that looks exactly like you, talks exactly like you, has your same personality. There can be 2 identical twins. I mean identical. And they still not exactly the same. Why? because each twin had different life experiences. God didn't make no mistake when he made you, baby. He made no mistake. Now, if you want to do something for your health to make sure that you just have a better experience in life, do something for your health. That's fine. If you want to lose weight, you want to go, go to the gym and get healthy and do those things, that's fine. But make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Don't try to change yourself to, yeah, it was Larry the Cable Guy. Thank you, Gamecock Jenny. I forgot which one said it, because, yeah, y'all always forget shit. Y'all know how my damn brain be sometimes. ADHD. Oh. Okay, sorry. I made up a whole ADHD song. Team neurodivergent. What? But I'm sitting here looking at all these trends of kids putting on fake nails. Kids, I'm talking about little big kids, elementary school kids. I ain't even talking about teenagers. I'm talking about elementary kids putting on fake nails, anti-aging creams, wearing full beat makeup in elementary school. They ain't even playing with baby dolls and Barbie dolls no more. Or they ain't going to Toys R Us, going to buy kid stuff. They think they adults already. Baby, adulthood gonna smack you before you know it. Don't try to grow up too soon. Don't. Try to keep your innocence as long as you can. Try to be a child as long as you can, because before you know it, them bills gonna hit your ass. And they never go away. They always there. I'm gonna tell you this, Mix. Yeah, you're right about that. I wouldn't be letting my little kid be putting that shit on and buying all that. I saw this little girl had on full blown. They're not gel nails. I forgot what they're called, but maybe gel. You know where they put the stuff on there and then they put it under the lamp and all that shit. Anyway, full blown nail sets at elementary school. And I ain't talking about they were in a beauty review. I'm not talking about they did a dance competition. No, I'm talking about these babies wearing them all the time. Acrylic. Thank you, Racing. That's the word I was looking for. Straight up acrylic nails in elementary school. I'm talking about first, second, third grade kids. What the fuck is a third grader doing with some acrylics on? Fake eyelashes? Fucking up their eyelashes at a very young age? I wore fake eyelashes once or twice in my life, and I'm going to tell you something. I don't like the way they feel. They make my eyelid feel too heavy. Shit. Now, I didn't start being allowed to wear makeup outside the house, so I was 15, 16 years old. And, well, actually, I was 16. It was after I was 16. I was almost 17. And it wasn't like full makeup. It was more like mascara, like I said, mascara, lip gloss, stuff like that. It wasn't no, that was it. That was all I was allowed to wear was mascara and lip gloss. I wasn't allowed nothing else, child. I wasn't allowed no eyeshadow, no primer, no all this else. I didn't find out about that stuff till I got older, child. I didn't even know what primer was. I was like, oh, what's this? I knew what moisturizer for my face was. I knew what a face cleanser was. You know what I'm saying? When I was a teenager, I needed a face cleanser because every teenager we end up coming out with damn pimples and shit. So I knew what a face cleanser was. I knew what moisturizer was for my face. You know what I'm saying? My granny told me what cold cream was. So when I got older, if I needed it, but I wasn't allowed to put it on when I was little. I got taught what it was. Yeah, you scare the shit out of me when you do that, though, Baby Shark, because you be getting yourself in some scary situations. I be like, oh, hell no, Baby Shark, we can't be losing you to no storm, child. Oh, Lord. Ever since you had that wreck, you scared the Jesus out of me. You know, I didn't know you was getting that damn close, child. No, that was the only thing I got to wear when I was 16 was mascara, eyeliner, and lip gloss. Um, maybe some eyeshadow, but it had to be like a natural looking eyeshadow, like nothing crazy, if that makes sense. But nothing else really. And maybe on picture day or something. Oh, and I'm gonna say this: the hair extensions. Do you know how many people I've heard that say that with the hair extensions, especially us white folk, um, that their hair thinned out and their hair all messed up because of it? Like the hair all fucked up. Yep. I done heard way too many people say that they used to have a thick head of hair or medium to thick head of hair, and they put them damn extensions in, and they ass got thin hair now. They fucked up their hair. How many people hairline all fucked up because they did some shit they ought not to? Oh, I am. You know I am. I'll be like, is Baby Shark okay? I need Baby Shark to be okay. I can't have my Baby Shark something happening to my Baby Shark now. Man, I'm gonna tell you though, somebody told me those extensions on your eyes, man, that you could lose all your eyelashes, and then you walk around here with no eyelashes, and you know what I'm saying, looking bald on your eyelashes, and your eyelashes actually serve a purpose. Your eyelashes are there to keep dust and things out of your eyes, right? So if you ain't got no eyelashes, baby, you gonna get dirt in your eye and shit. So please be careful with, you know, all this beauty shit people telling you to do. Be fucked your whole self up. People telling you to shave your eyebrows. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't I'm very careful about my eyebrows, because let me tell you something. Them bitches don't grow for me because my hair don't grow on my body. I don't have hair on my arms. The hair on my legs, I don't have to shave. It barely grows. I may have like 3 pieces of hair. And so ain't nobody touching my eyelashes too much or my eyebrows. Because, bitch, I ain't walking around here with no eyebrows. I'm just saying. Like, man. Somebody tried to do my eyebrows one time. Almost fucked them up. I ain't let nobody touch my eyebrows since. Hell no. My shit don't grow back like other people's grow back. I'm just saying. You was running around there looking like a chemo patient? Shit. I'm telling you, I ain't letting nobody touch my shit like that. I'm very picky about who touches my eyebrows. My shit don't grow back like other people's grow back, man. I already have thin eyebrows. I ain't got no bushy ass eyebrows, so I'm very careful. I'm very careful about who touch my shit. Oh, man, do you know how many people mix that I see fucking up, and they actually fuck up their edges, then they fuck up they cut baby hairs because and it fucks up their whole hairline, and then they ends up going bald further back because they keep doing it, and a motherfucker all the way back here back to the crown of their head because they done fucked up their shit. And I'm gonna tell you something, my people of white people, be very careful getting some of these beautiful protective hairstyles that are actually meant for my melanated people, because your hair ain't necessarily made for some of that, and if they ain't done right, you will straight up be bald-headed bitch, and it's gonna fuck up your whole hairline. Don't do that shit. Be careful. Don't be careful, girl, because I'm gonna tell you something. My sister, she bad about getting it. She done fucked up her hairline. I'm just saying, be very careful. If somebody don't know how to braid white hair, be careful letting them do it, baby, because they're gonna fuck you up. Walk around here looking patchy as shit. Whole damn fucking hair missing and shit, because those heavy braids ain't necessarily meant, and it'll rip your hair from the scalp. And once it comes from the scalp, you got to do this thing to grow it back. And trust me, just be careful. I done seen bitches walk around here with holes in the hair. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Yeah, and them barbers, you got to be careful. Man, my husband went to this barber one time, fucked all his shit up. You got to be careful, man. They'll fuck up your whole hairline. They'll fuck you up, dog. You got to be careful. Especially if they don't know what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that'll fuck you up. I seen this one barber video one time where this one dude cut this dude's hair back, his hairline, fucked it all up, bruh. His hairline was like back here in the middle of his head instead of being on his forehead like it should be. That barber fucked him up, bruh. Gotta be careful letting just anybody fuck with your hair. See, that's why I don't go to every salon. I'm very picky about who's touching my damn hair. I done seen, okay, let me tell you something. Perms, like for us, for white folk, it's the kind that makes it kinky and curly, right? I'm gonna tell you something. Be careful, them bitches. You'll go bald headed. You'll go bald headed if they leave them chemicals on. Be careful bleaching your hair, and that goes for every skin color. Be careful bleaching your hair with all them damn chemicals. Your ass walk around here bald headed and fuck all your hair up. Y'all saw what happened to Tina Turner on the movie when that girl made her lose all her hair. And that's real, baby. That ain't no joke. Be careful if you get a relaxer in your hair and then mix it with a dye. Because them damn chemicals don't get along and your ass be done fried your hair off. Ain't got none. Yup, be out here looking like one of them hairless cats. I'm telling you, y'all got to be careful. Some of these people don't know they shit. And that's why if you go to a real stylist, they're going to do something called a test strip, right? And please tell your stylist if you've used box hair dye on your hair before you go, so they'll know that you actually need your hair stripped before they do any other dye to it. Because if not, you're going to fuck up your hair. It's going to be fried like hell. Be very careful bleaching your hair. I'm telling you, that shit will fuck you up. These dyes and people putting all this shit. I'm going to tell you something. Every one of y'all got beautiful hair. Every damn one of you. I don't care what kind it's everyone. I'm going to tell you something. I wish I had a curl pattern in my hair. I have straight bone, straight hair. It don't do nothing. It don't do nothing, child. I can't keep a curl in it. Save my damn life. I love y'all's curls. Please don't fuck up your beautiful curls. Take care of it. Get the products you need to take care of it. You can't let anybody touch your hair, your eyes, your eyebrows, all that shit. You got to be careful who touching your eyelashes. Be done fucked yourself up. Be very careful. And please be careful going to people's homes for certain things, for certain folks. Be done fucked around and, man, you got to be careful. Man, I've been seeing so many horror stories online about these estheticians. You know, them fake estheticians that be putting all this stuff on people. Oh, y'all got to be careful with that shit too. Do a chemical peel, fuck your whole life up. Be done got an infection. People going around here getting fillers and all different kind of things from people in the back rooms. Man, I know y'all remember that story about that lady who got the Fix-A-Flat put in her ass. I know y'all heard about that shit. Y'all be careful, man, doing all that. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Racing. My sister has beautiful natural curly hair. And there is a bunch of products that you can use to make your curls come out gorgeous. And it's natural hair care. Please look into natural hair care for whatever kind of hair you got, baby. Make sure you use the proper things. Because there was this one lady talking about she put lotion in her hair. Baby, don't put lotion in your hair. Use leave-in conditioners. You know what I'm saying? Leave conditioners. Use the stuff you're supposed to use for your hair. I am not joking when I say that. And I know that people from the beef sector know exactly who I'm talking about. She said she put Jergens lotions in her fucking hair. Baby, don't do that shit. Get you some leave-in conditioner. Go get products that actually are made for whatever hair type you got. Be careful with all them damn chemicals putting on your head too, because think about this. I wonder how many of these chemicals people putting on their head that be causing cancer and shit. Think about it. That's what I'm talking about. They trying to tell you what to do, and them bitches bald. How they gonna tell you what to do with your shit when they a bald head scallywag? Ain't got no hair and back, weaved up, jacked up. Your shit is fucked up because you didn't take care of your hair right. That's on you. I'm gonna tell you who's got a beautiful set of hair. Just read my book. If y'all see her, she has got a gorgeous head of hair. Gorgeous head of hair. Beautiful hair. Because she take care of that shit. You got to take care of that shit. Like, even, it don't matter what skin tone you is. Don't matter what kind of hair you got. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what's right for your hair type. Like, I'm going to say this. My husband didn't know he was mixed until he got a blood test done because he was adopted, right? Well, we found out that his mama is half native and half black. Well, he was doing what white people do to their hair, and that ain't right. It ain't right for his hair type. Okay? He was washing his hair every day, not really conditioning it like he should. So it was drying out his fucking hair and shit, right? So I had to teach him the correct way to take care of it. Actually, you need more conditioner. You don't need to wash your hair as much. You need to condition it. Make sure it's drying out because you're not doing what you're supposed to. You have textured hair. When you have textured hair, there's certain, things you need to use to make sure you take care of it right. Because your hair is not holding on to moisture like it should. Because you need conditioner. You need leave-in conditioner. You need to, you don't need to wash it every single day. You're drying it out. You know what I'm saying? All these things. There's certain ways you got to take care of different kind of hair. Like, every one of us has got different hair. Like my sister, she's half Mexican, half white. Well, she's got a textured hair. She's got curly hair, right? So her hair needs more moisture. Some people got dry scalp. Some people got, oily. So there's different ways you got to take care of your hair. And then you got to think about the texture of your hair. You got to think about your scalp and your texture. So please take care of your damn self, right? Look it up if you don't know. Do some research. Google is your friend. See, we got something nowadays that we didn't have when we was kids. See, when we was kids, you had to go to the library. You had to go, research topics. You had to go find the correct books, or somebody had to teach you, right? Somebody in your life had to teach you, right? But nowadays, we got something so simple in our hands every single day. It's called Google. It's called a search engine. You can look up anything you want to look up nowadays. You can find anything you want to find. Let's say you got a lawnmower and it needs something fixed on it. Guess what? You can find a video about that and you can fix it your damn self. So ain't no reason why you shouldn't be taking care of things, because you can Google that shit. It's so simple to Google and look stuff up, right? And if you don't know the texture of hair, let's say you don't know, right? Let's say you don't know what texture of hair you have. Go to a stylist that actually specializes in natural hair care, and they'll tell you what your texture is. They know those shiznit. A natural hairstylist, somebody who actually deals with natural hair, will tell you what your texture is. And what is better for your hair versus, somebody else. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Y'all know some of these motherfuckers running around here ain't washing their ass. They be online too damn much. They are not washing their ass. They not taking care of themselves. They be online 24/7. Their house is not the best. They some of these motherfuckers, I know they walk around here with halitosis breath. Shit. What I always tell, I'm gonna tell you the ending of my show, the reason it is the way it is, because I know that some of these folks be on here way too much. Y'all see me a little bit here and there, but y'all see me disappear for a little while too. Why? Because I'm busy doing shit. I got adults. You know what I'm saying? So, what I always say at the end of my show, for those who don't know, is please wash your ass, wash your face, preferably not with the same rag. We don't need you walking around here with ass face. Please brush your teeth and flossing. Get you a good old water pig, baby. We don't need you walking around here with halitosis breath. And please make sure you also scrub your tongue, because some of y'all bitches walk around here with hair on your motherfucking tongue. That's a real thing. Go look it up. Google that shit. Okay? I ain't gonna say thank me later, because you might curse me later, because that shit's gross as fuck to look at. Your tongue holds all kind of bacteria, so please scrub your tongue. They make that stuff for that. Brush your tongue. Even if you ain't got no teeth, you need to still clean your gums and your tongue, okay? Just because you ain't got no teeth left and you had them bitches pulled don't mean you don't need to do oral hygiene, okay? Please stop thinking, people, that Axe spray or cologne or perfume is deodorant. It's not the same. Please make sure you put some Deon for the BO on yourself. We don't want to smell you, okay? Some of these motherfuckers, I know they walk around here, woo. They literally have a tongue scraper you can buy. On your water pick, they have a thing that's specifically made to do your tongue, right? On the back of most toothbrushes, they have a tongue scrubber that's made to scrub your tongue. Bitch. That's why some people walk around here with stanky ass breath. We don't want to smell you. I'm sorry, but I have like a problem with stinky smells. I can't be the only one. Like, you ever hug somebody and all of a sudden you're like, ooh, what the fuck, bro? Or you walk up on somebody and it just fucks your whole life up. Or they breathe and talk and it's just like, oh, Jesus, what happened to your fucking breath? Here, you need a Tic Tac or a mint. Now, I will say halitosis is a thing, and it's actually not something they can help. It's not because they don't brush their teeth. It's not because they don't wash their mouth. Halitosis actually is a smell that comes from the stomach. And so it's not actually bad breath. It comes from the stomach. I make jokes about it. I do. But technically, if you look that up, that is not something that person can actually help. There is something wrong in their stomach that causes that. Oh my God. You ever smelt them old dudes that be drinking that dark liquor and that beer all the time and how it comes out they sweat pores and how they smell and it make you want to throw up? I know these two old dudes, they're sweet as hell, so I don't ever say nothing to them about it. But they be trying to give me hugs and I'm trying not to throw up. I'm just saying, they're good old dudes. They're good old dudes. They're just older drunks, right? And they're addicted. And so I love them to death. They're good guys, right? But sometimes that smell be making me want to throw up. I'm just saying. But I ain't never put them down like that or made them feel bad about it because they take baths, they take care of themselves. It's just that shit comes out their pores. You know what I'm saying? And they've been drinking so long and it's just like in them. And I they good people. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't say nothing, but child, it makes me want to throw up. I can't stand those things. I have a problem. And I love, though. Now, here's the thing. I love the smell of a new book. I don't know what it is about it. I love walking in Barnes and Noble. I love the smell of books when they fresh off the press and newspapers when they brand new. I don't know what it is. And I love going down the laundry aisle at Walmart and where the candles are because that shit smells so good. I don't know why, but I love walking down the laundry aisle and just taking a big deep breath in. Oh, that shit smells so good. You make sure you have a good day at work. I'm fixing to actually end here in a minute. I want to thank everybody who came out, showed up, and showed out today. If anybody ever wants their channel shared out, please let me know. Y'all know I try to reach one, teach one, and I try to, be supportive of as many people as I can. And I try to be at everybody's house. I try to visit everyone. I try to, support everybody. Sometimes I spread myself a little thin, but hey, I try to be there for everybody, Oh, so you have asthma or something, Miss Lillian's Kitchen? Because I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people with like bronchitis or asthma when they were younger, that actually does bother them. Certain smells or something that's too scented. So certain perfumes will make it where a person will stop breathing and shit. My mama has to be very careful with that. With somebody coming around with that strong ass perfume on, because she has asthma, she has COPD. Oh, and they also have facial sponges that will also massage your face. Yes, they do. Oh, it's the patchouli and the flowery stuff. Yeah, you have asthma. See, that's what I kind of knew when you said that it was an asthma related thing because a lot of people with asthma or stuff, there's certain scents that like literally will make y'all start breathing and shit. Cause my mama's like that. And there's certain things I can't buy or use or put too much perfume on myself because it'll actually make where she can't hug me. You know what I'm saying? She'll actually stop breathing and shit. You love new tire smell. See, that's, you know what I'm saying. That's the thing. I will say a lot of gentlemen, they love different scents. So like for some reason, pine scented things, new tire smell, new car smell, fresh cut grass and things like that. Like they a little bit different than we are. And then us girly girl or feminine, we like the more flowery scents and shit like that, the books, and you know what I'm saying. And then you have some people who absolutely adore like the scent of like I don't know what it is. Think about it though. It's crazy. Parchment paper. See, I love the scent of like new books. Like I could take a book and it just I don't know what it is, man. Yeah, see, Miss Lillian, I do I'm very peculiar on what I actually buy or perfume or put too much on because of my mom. I know the scents that I can't really use around here. Like the white diamonds and shit like that. Certain ones of them, if they get too much, she can't be around too much. That's why I spray mine in my bathroom and whatnot, because I can't spray it in the regular room, some of those things, because it bothers her. You know what I mean? Because she got asthma. And I'm gonna tell you something, y'all got to be careful walking around here with too much scent on, because there are people with asthma and they literally will go into an asthma attack. You try to hug them and you got too much shit on yourself, too much scent. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to smell good, but don't smell like you just took a bath in the cologne. You know what I'm saying? If you smell like you done took a bath in it, that's a little too much. I'm betting, you know what I'm talking about? The musky ones is the ones I'm thinking of, Miss Lillian. White diamonds ain't too musky, but you know which ones I'm talking about. They got that where you can almost taste it when you spray them. I don't know what you want to call them. The ocean smell as well. Tires and gasoline are the best smells ever. You know what I'm talking about? Them damn strong perfumes that almost you can taste them when people put them on. Hell, I can't even stand those, and I ain't got asthma. And those bitches is too much. I'm like, damn, I can't even stand them. You know what I mean? I can't stand it when I can taste the perfume in my mouth. When somebody sprays it and I can taste it, I don't like that shit. There was this old lady one time, I swear to God. I walked up on her and I about threw up because it was too much. Like I could taste the perfume in my mouth. She had way too much on. Smelled like she took a bath in that shit. Like she just dumped her whole body in it. It was too much even for me. I was like, shit, mama, don't get near that person. Hell, I ain't even got asthma, and almost made me stop breathing and choking. I can't imagine what it's like for somebody with actual asthma. You know what I'm saying? I'm normal and couldn't even breathe. So I'm like, shit. I don't know who told him that shit was all right, but damn. I also can't stand them damn perfumes that smell like straight up rubbing alcohol. Like that shit makes me so upset when I think something gonna smell good as fuck. There's a perfume called Charlie, and I wanted it because it's my nickname, right? And then I sprayed that shit. I was like, oh, this shit stink. I don't even want it now. It smells. I don't like it. It's nasty. I was like, because it had my nickname. So I was like super excited. I'm like, I want some of this because it's got my name on it. And then I smelt it and I was like, no, I don't want it. I was like, I don't want it. It smells like straight up rubbing alcohol and something else. It's just gross smelling. And it's musky. And I'm like, ew, I wanted it because I thought it was, it had my nickname. So I thought it was going to smell good. Whoever the fuck made that pissed me the fuck off. I'm like, that's not a Charlie scent. Now I'm going to tell y'all my favorite perfume. one of them. Okay. I forgot those other two, but I got them in the cabinet, so I can't remember their name right now. Bombshell. I remember one of them. Bombshell. I like the smell of that one. I like the smell of Love Spell from Victoria's Secret, like the body mist. I love those Ed Hardy perfumes and stuff. They smell good as shit to me. I don't know what it is. Oh God, I know what you talking about, Miss Lynn. Don't let it be musky on top of musk. Ooh, child. Yeah, when somebody don't put on deodorant and they just spray a shit ton of cologne on, and it's that musky, like strong ass cologne, and that shit mixed together, and it's just don't even make me throw up. Woo! Don't make me throw up. Don't make me do it. I hate when people think that cologne is a substitute for deodorant. Miss Lisa says she liked the fresh cut grass. Yeah, my husband said he liked that stuff too. I like vanilla and lavender. Lavender scented things. I just love lavender scented things. And I do like the flowery scents, Miss Lillian. I do like them, but not overly flower. You get what I'm saying? I don't like the sweet smelling shit that smells like candy. I don't want to smell like a baby hooker. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to smell like a baby hooker. Like I want to smell like a grown hooker. But you know the ones that taste like smell like sugar cookie. I don't like that. I don't like the perfumes and stuff that to me. Now other people may like that. Oh, I love the smell of honeysuckle and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about when I say flowery scents. I like those like that. You get what I mean? But like I love stuff like honeysuckle, lavender, common stuff like that. But child, don't you be I cannot stand using that shit on myself that tastes like sugar. I don't know why. I do not like those. For whatever reason, I don't like those scents. Some people love them. I don't. I like vanilla scented things. You know what I'm saying? Fresh. Oh, I love what Jenny was talking about, like fresh powder scents. I love those. Make it just, Now, my favorite Pine Sol is the purple kind. I like the purple kind. I like the Fabuloso in the purple kind. It just smells like lavender. I don't know what it is. I like it. I like it for my house. It just smells so good. Oh yeah, the smell of the fireworks blowing up. Yeah, I think it's because that reminds us of our childhood. Pine tree smell. That reminds me of That reminds me of my mama used to have. Remember when we were little and our parents would get the fake tree so they wouldn't have much to clean up, and they would spray the fake tree with the pine scented stuff so you thought the tree was real. Hell, my mama did that shit. My mama used to get that fake tree and she'd spray that pine scented stuff on the tree. And I'm gonna tell you something else that's hard to find. I don't know if y'all's parents used it. I don't know if this was a southern thing or all over thing, but they're used to, I call it the purple Indian spray. And the reason I call it that is because on the jar or on the spray bottle, and they also had the incense, they had the spray bottle. It takes care of any smell, any scent. I'm telling you, any scent. And it literally had the head of a Native American chieftain. And I call it the Indian spray because that's what it had, a Native American on it, right? I don't remember the name of that damn spray, but it was in a purple bottle, and that shit could take care of any smell. I'm telling you, they used to have it in the incense too. That shit smells so good. I know why my parents sprayed it when they were little, but I ain't telling on them. I ain't snitching. I know what they did. I know, Miss DC Cooler. I think I saw it at Dollar General. You know, the Dollar General, Mr. DC. I saw it over there at the Dollar General. They done changed the label. Hold on, I'll show you what it looked like now. You can get it at the Dollar General. But you can't hardly find. You can't find the incense no more at all. At all. If I find them again, I swear to God, I'm gonna go crazy. But here it is. Here it is. Let me show you what the bottle looked like now. You can buy it at Dollar General. let me show y'all what we talking about when we talking about the purple Indian spray. Because all of us know exactly what I'm talking about. They done changed the bottle on us. It's called Indian fruit, Indian spirit. They done changed the bottle on it. Here, let me show you. They done changed the bottle on us, child. It looked different. Here, let me show you. This exactly, but it was a darker purple back in the day, and it was a skinny, bigger can, like taller can, and it had that Indian right there. It had his head on it. It's called Money House Blessings Air Refresher Indian Fruit. That's the name of it. Let me see if I can find you they got it in the dark purple can and the pink can nowadays. It ain't the same, I don't think, as it was back in the day, but it might be. But they still have it in African Violet, as in they still have the car Indian head. You know, the car freshener that they used to have. They still got that. It's called Money Blessings or something like that. Let me see if I can find it on Amazon. If I find you a link, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna put it in this chat right quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Cause if I find it, I'm gonna get it for it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna send you a link for it. You know what I'm saying? It's $1.98 a can now. Hold on. And they got the car freshener, but I don't see I still ain't been able to find the incense. They used to have it in incense. Can't find those no more. But let me see if I can find it on Amazon right quick. I'm gonna hit you up with that link right quick. Money Blessing Spray. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Okay. I got it. Let me send you this link, DC Kool-Aid. Girl, I found it. Oh, it's currently unavailable? Oh, shit, it's currently unavailable. It's unavailable. I know Dollar General sometimes has it. Yeah, it's unavailable. It's unavailable on Amazon. I found it, but it's unavailable, child. Did they completely stop making it? I know at one time Dollar General had it. Child. Oh, Lord. Can't even find it no more. I found it on this website called HEB. Hold on. I'll send you this link. And not sold at store. Can you buy it? Can you add to your list? Like, I can't find it, man. This is, I know that they did sell it at Dollar General. Oh, let me see. I'm trying to find a damn website where you can buy it right quick. Cause shit, I want some too. That shit could take care of any smell. That shit smell right. That was the best damn spray when we was younger. Man, don't tell me they don't stop making it all together. That shit was awesome. That shit was the bomb.com. Amazon said that it's currently unavailable and we don't know when or if this item will be back in stock. Ain't that some shit? Let me search the web right quick for it, child. Let me see. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Oh, snap. I think I found a website. Uh-oh. It's called goldenmarkbeautysupply.com. They got the incense. They got the incense, child. Hold on. I got to post this link in chat. Do Jesus. Oh, do Jesus. Here we go. Do Jesus. Oh, do Jesus. Yes, Lord. I found it. Oh, Lord. I found all the sprays. I found they got the paper air freshener for your car, and they got the incense, baby. Oh, dude, Jesus, Miss DC. Oh, Miss Lisa, Miss Lisa, Miss DC, Mr. DC, Mr. DC. I found it. Okay. Whoa, wait. It says sold out or no longer. Hold on. Let me click on one of them. Let me click on one of them. Wait. How we buy it? I want it. I want it. I can't do this to me. Jesus. I thought I found it. Please don't do this to me. I want it so bad. Don't do this to me. Why, Lord? Why? Oh, Lord, dude, Jesus, I just saw it says sprays are sold out, no longer available. Ah, dude, Jesus. Dude, Jesus, I think they sold out too, though, Lillian's Kitchen. We ain't never going to be able to find our purple spray no more. They done did out our purple spray. I know that at one time I saw it at the Dollar Ginger-Ales. Yeah, I know. I just saw that. I thought I had just struck I just thought I had struck the gold, and I was like, oh my God, yes. And then I'm like, no, I think they completely just stopped doing our purple spray, y'all. Oh, Lord, dude, Jesus. I'm going to cry. That just breaks my heart. That spray was like the best spray ever, and you can't even find it no more. I know that they used to sell it at the Dollar Ginger-Ales. That just breaks my heart. Like, that was from my childhood. You know what I'm saying? That was like the best shit ever, and you can't find it nowhere. Like, I'm gonna find it. I swear to God, when I find that, and y'all know, y'all gonna know when I find it, cause like I want that stuff back, man. That stuff smells so good. It was awesome. You know what I'm saying? It's so sad you can't find that, because that was such the best spray ever. That stuff sprayed away everything. Man, can't find it no more. That just breaks my heart. I know they used to sell it at Dollar General. Covered up that. Yeah, I know that's why my mom and daddy used that stuff. That stuff covered up everything. All right, love you. Oh, now I'm gonna tell you something, Miss Lillian. Now I remember that orange spray you talking about, and it was an orange can, and it had like it looked like an orange cut in half or whatever. I know exactly what you're talking about, and they got that orange cleaning where you did your hand. Uh, it was a metal can too. Uh, Orange metal can air, not conditioner, air spray. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Now this is the one. This one right here, and you can get it on Amazon. It ain't sold out. It's called Pure Citrus. That's the name of that one. That one's called Pure Citrus, girl. Let me show you right quick. This is the can looks a little different now than it did back in the day. But literally this is the one that you talking about. Cause I promise you, it straight up had a whole house smelling like straight up oranges. Had a whole house smelling like straight up oranges. That stuff right there. That stuff right there have your whole house smell like oranges. And then, you know, you got I'm gonna tell you this, if you ever work on like cars of any kind, they have an orange hand cleaner that will take grease off your hands like you ain't never seen. And I learned that from mechanics back when I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? The mechanics and stuff, it's called orange cleaner. That stuff will take any scent off your hands. If you clean fish, you know what I'm saying? If you got like any kind of scent on your hand, that stuff right here, I'll show you. This stuff right here, that super no, it's an orange hand cleaner, and it'll take anything. Yeah, there it is, fast orange right there. That shit'll take anything off your hand, any scent that you use. It's a hand cleaner though, not spray cleaner, not all that stuff. No, it's a let me put hand cleaner on there because that stuff right there. That stuff right there, Gojo, all that other stuff, that orange cleaner will take any scent off your fucking hand. I promise you. I learned that shit from a older person. It's called Gojo. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell y'all one of my favorite things that I like. I like getting a diffuser, and I like using the natural, like the little drops in them. For my house, I love those. I love a diffuser. I love a good diffuser with some natural scents and some the oils and whatnot. I love that shit. When they came out with that, I remember when that shit came out. I loved it. I was like, this is so awesome. But I to get off here and eat, y'all. I got food waiting on me, and I'm hungry. And I got some baked chicken and some mac and cheese. So a bitch about to smash her food. I want to thank you all for being here today and sending my love to everyone. I make sure y'all have a blessed and beautiful day. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna go chill. Gonna see what everybody doing. You know, if you plan to do a live, please tell the people when you gonna do it, because sometimes YouTube does not give out notifications, baby. And you know, I use my morning for, you know, a lot of times I'll make sure I tell people if you're going live, if you let me know. That way I can go, hey, go over here at such time, so they can go ahead and set their clocks and know that you're going live, because sometimes YouTube be a bitch. And that way, you know, everybody get love, because there's enough love for all of us around here, ain't they? I do about my 2 hours every morning and whatnot, you know. But I just want to send y'all so much love. I'm gonna go eat this food, chow. If you are gonna go live, please let me know. We'll do some advertisements. Also, this Saturday, I gotta upload something right quick. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it, baby. My friend Jay Dunn, Jay Dizzle, is going to be doing a cook-off. It's a showdown, okay, between MU and Uncle Clyde. If you know who Uncle Clyde is, you know who he is. If you don't, you'll get to know him. Let me go ahead and put this uphill right quick. Let me add file. Okay, so here we go. Let me add this to the files. Oh, I put it on the backgrounds. Oops, I was supposed to put it up here as the overlay. My bad. I'm gonna show y'all both of these. We also have the Creole Libra Butterfly. Okay, our Creole Libra Butterfly has an event coming up. So I'm going to show y'all all the events that's coming up Okay, so Creole Libra Butterfly has the egg roll challenge. Win Saturday, December the 13th. Time, it is at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 p.m. Great Mountain Time, and 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, that is the time zones. Okay, it's gonna be Saturday, December the 13th. Mark your calendars. Then this weekend, the Seafood Showdown between Uncle Clyde and Misunderstood. Win November the 15th. What time? 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 p.m. Great Mountain Time, and 3 p.m. for my Pacific Standard Time people. The host is Jay Dizzle. The co-host is the Miss O. The judges are being brought together right now. So, just so y'all set y'all calendars, I will be sharing these things on my community wall. So if you pay attention to my community wall, you're going to meet some new people, see a lot of stuff. Child, I'm a little bit everywhere. I ain't just in one spot. I hope y'all have a good day and a good rest of y'all day. And I just want to send y'all so much love and thank y'all for being here. Thank you for coming by, showing me some love and support. And, just want to send you all some love and support. Please make sure y'all mark your calendars this Saturday. There's going to be a seafood showdown between Uncle Clyde and Misunderstood. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful day. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Thank you again to Cash for becoming a new member and our G2K for the beautiful super sticker. And let me go see something right quick. I'm going to check to see who is live, and I'm gonna do what I do, which is tell y'all who's live. Okay, so we have The Miss O is live. It's showing Ben Zone is live. Michelle Meltdown is live. OG Baron. Mothello Media is live. Old Boy Reaction Channel is live. Trucking Community. Fee is live. In Love with Reborns is live. Miss Tracy is live. Miss Ronnie IQ is live. Mr. Rob Mob Rats Exposed 2 Old Videos is live. DJ Genesis Detroit is live. Christy Cates is live. That's the mama, 3 mamas and a cat. The D-Ham Show is live. Queen 88, Flame Monroe. I'm going to refresh that, make sure ain't nothing changed, because y'all know sometimes YouTube be lying to me and telling me all kind of people live when they not. Nope, still the same folk. Just going to let you know that's all the people's live. Some of them may be in your sector. Some of them may be somewhere else. Just so y'all know, y'all could go look at y'all's lives and see who's there. I send y'all much love and much appreciation. I hope y'all have the blessed and beautiful day that everything. Huggies. Love y'all. Bye. I'm going to go eat because I'm hungry.
I'm from the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my hood to the day that I go. From the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction. This was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding. Come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Outer Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, Captain C banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still. Crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be staying round on 1800. Big rims and low poles be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about round 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue war promising OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, car blue, a big Anthony Hughes and P.
I'm from the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my